Are acrylic inks just a trendy art supply, or are they really a game changer for mixed media projects? Today I'll be putting the Flash Professional Artist Acrylic Inks to the test, and we will see if these inks are actually worthy to be added in our art supplies kitty. Now Flash is an Indo-German brand, and I bought these inks for around 700 rupees from Amazon. I've also shared the link in my description. These inks now came in this simple cardboard box with just the brand name as a sticker on the top, so the packing is kind of okay, but what will truly matter for me is how good and vibrant the colors are. As you can see, there are 16 colors. Now these are 20 ml each, and now I'll be doing swatches of these inks to check their flow, their transparency, their drying time, as well as their vibrancy. So if you're planning to buy acrylic inks, you should always check whether they are pigment based or dye based. A dye based ink will fade with time, whereas a pigment based ink has better light fastness. Now these inks are pigment based, which is a plus point for them. Now inks, because of their fluidity, either will come with a bottle with a dropper or they come with a nozzle tip. Now I personally prefer the nozzle tip as there is less wastage, but sometimes these tips can get clogged, so just keep a pin handy to clear them. When I opened these bottles, I felt they were so similar to the watercolor inks, like they have the same fluidity, they are transparent, they are highly pigmented. But now I have realized that acrylic inks are different from watercolor inks. That is, first of all, the acrylic inks dry pretty quick. Also, they cannot be reactivated like the watercolors, and once they are dry, they are permanent. So if you're planning to do glazing or layering, chances of creating a muddy color is less when you're using acrylic inks if you're a newbie. The swatches are done and the colors are pretty amazing, except for the white, which I was expecting to be a bit more opaque. I thought it would be a great idea to compare it with the other inks that I have. So I'll be comparing the Flash with Brustro as well as Liquitex ink. So I'm using an orange color. The first one I'm using is the Flash acrylic inks. I'll spread the ink with a wet brush, and then we will compare in the end how these inks fared against each other. Now Brustro is an Indian brand. There are 12 shades available, which are priced at $15.99. They also have 4 metallic colors. Liquitex is an international brand well known for its high quality paints. In inks, they have 55 shades. Each bottle is around 30 ml and it costs around 480 Indian rupees. Another well known brand is Dallarani. They cost around 400 Indian rupees for a 30 ml bottle, and they have around 45 shades. Flash and Brustro are nearly the same. That is, they have the same viscosity, the same fluidity, and the pigments also are nearly similar. Whereas Liquitex is more thicker, more opaque and more vibrant than the other two. But definitely it also costs quite a lot because it's a higher end product. Acrylic inks are transparent yet very vibrant because of their pigment strength. So they are perfect, for layering or glazing. So just showing you how beautifully and how vibrant these colors are and how you can glaze over them to create depth. One important thing to remember is sometimes the pigment will settle down at the base of the bottle, so just shake it well and then use it. I'm doing a short demo showing you how I use these acrylic inks like watercolor. So after wetting the paper, I just dropped in a few inks, and if needed, you can just spread them out and let it dry for some time. I sketch with a micron pen as it is water resistant. You could also use a Posca. Now I'll add in more color to the flowers so that they can really stand out from the background. So this is one way of using acrylic inks, that is to create pen and ink work. These inks can be used for an underpainting, to do value sketches, also for glazing over already painted surfaces, or you could also use them for drips and splatter, or mix them with different acrylic medium. And that's an in-depth review of the Flash acrylic inks with a quick demo to get you started. If you found this review helpful or it sparked your creativity, do leave a feedback. Also, I'd love to hear your suggestions for future reviews and demos. Until next time, keep creating and exploring new artistic possibilities. Bye-bye.